Yes, I'm about to get ready for work. But I just hope everyone has been staying prayed up, blessed up, and doing what you do best. It is a beautiful, nice night out here in RainChildz Kornerz. And so I just hope you all just continue to do no other than high-five it. And so right after this message, I'm going to be showing a video that I started working on, and what technically ended up happening, I technically just started working on this video, and basically Spirit just took over. And so the message I got from this video was that the ancestors love you very, very much. They want you to keep showing up and showing out for one another. And they also want you to know that they had good times and bad times. And also that, you know, they had to go through a lot, and they just want to, no matter what
Mr. 40,
you have to go through, no matter what, you know, comes up against you. They want you to know that you're very strong. You have all the strength in the world. You know, basically everything that they had to go through, and things that you're going to have to go through, and things you're going to have to face. You know, basically they want us to know, you know, that we're built for this. We're built very, very strong. And also, I just heard the talents that they had back then doesn't even compare to the talents that you all have today. So peace, love, and light.
The ancestors' message is they learned to thrive. They balanced work and play. No matter what, we learned to embrace one another. We worked hard and played harder. We built our lives with very little. We made our very own community, one to be proud of, one to last a lifetime, for generations, and saved for generational wealth so our offspring would not have to struggle like we did. Life was hard back then. We had a lot to prove to ourselves. We had the opportunity of a lifetime to build our very own. We did just that, and we pulled together what we could with blood, sweat, and tears. Slowly but surely, things started looking up. Life started expanding in unexpected ways, and we did it together. No one was left out. We all pulled our weight. We formed jobs. A lot of us became our own bosses. We ran real legitimate business. Web had everything all mapped out. We were talented and used all our skills. We pushed one another, uplifted one another, and most of all, we generally loved one another. We had no time for pettiness. The odds were already against us. No one thought we could build a solid, beautiful foundation, but we did, better than most. All we wanted was each other, to rise up, in peace, love, and real true happiness. We meant business, and have time for foolishness. Do you understand the importance of unity? We did. Our fun time was with family. The weekend we let our hair down, and cut a rug or two, at our favorite club and the state fair. Those were the best of times. Putting on our fine threads that were handmade by one of many talented cloth designers. Innocent competition, who has on the best threads. This weekend, we were always dressed to impress. We had it all our own. Doctors, lawyers, midwives, church, schools, and was still building. We were just getting started. We were on our way to opening our first new hospital. Sure, life was not always peaches and cream. We had our moments, but the live band always knew to play a popular tune, and we would be dancing again, laughing, and having a great time. These were the best of times. It was not always doom and gloom. We made life how we wanted it. Yes, we had drama. Nothing is ever perfect, but we worked at ourselves. Sometimes wives would have too much to drink, and a jealous streak would pop out, all because a husband would be too friendly with the singles. It was like putting out a fire, but we managed. Once we saw things getting out of hand, we would stop it as fast as it started. Yes, people would fight. Yes, sometimes it got ugly, but overall there were better, great, happy times than bad. Even though there were a few cuts and scrapes, we were not perfect, but we aimed for perfection. We deserved everything we had. We worked so hard to have a happy life. Some of us came from very hard times. Some of us had trauma from past bad experiences, but we overstood, helping one another, pulling each one. We called out of that dark place. For the most part, that was the hardest part. Dancing till 5 in the morning on Fridays. Saturday night was the famous fish fry party, and seeing who made the best catfish, who had the best presentation or the biggest fish, and the best sauce and homemade hot sauce. First place got a bottle of wine, and second and third got a pat on the back. The reputation of the best fixins in the city was the real prize on its own. It was usually a grand debate, but it was all part of the fun and the party. We did not have a worry in the world. It was the weekend, our free time to show out and shine. Our only worry was a hangover in church the next day. We were not blind to the fact that we had a lot of forces in our face and a daily that were against us. We did the best we could, considering they tell you to get over the past, yet the past still remains in everyday life. It's called fear from trauma and fighting to just be. Did we stand our ground? Yes, until we could not anymore. People were falling fast, like flies right in front of our eyes, killed for no reason other than a full lie. I know now, the ancestors were watching. I know now, the looters had a hard rest of their days. Some fought to save the city, and once there was no hope, we started to run. There was nowhere to run or even hide. But by the grace of God and our ancestors, a train was present. It ran late this day, and the workers saw the horror going on and decided to help us escape from damage to our livelihood. We could always replace a city, a house, a business, but your life you cannot. It got so bad there was no point in fighting a losing battle. Everything was up in flames in a matter of minutes, really seconds. We were caught off guard, no warning, just pure hate on my city and people, so we ran, got on the train with just the shirt on our backs. A lot of us did not even know where we were going. We watched a lot of our people die, trying to save our promised land. Some gave up and did not want to even save themselves. Trust when I say this, trauma is real. We've been fighting a long time, but never give up on yourself and your brothers and sisters. Learn to heal. This pain is in your DNA, it's not your fault. Pain, travel, but you can learn from our past and understand why we are the way we are. Beautiful children, we moved on. Some did of us rose again, some gave up. But know it is time to learn to love your own people again. Yes, we lost a lot, but we continued stronger, faster, better. Inside of you, you are only missing a few things: love and compassion for one another. You are much stronger, more talented, beyond belief. Show up, show out. This time for keeps. Nothing is in your way now. No time for tears. We have cried you all the rivers to sustain life the way you really want to see it. Your own promised land. Visualize it and make it a reality as we did. You are finally free. You are learning who you really are. Some of you already know you are so beautiful, and no, you are not. You're past none of it. We call it growing pains. Everything you grew through and what we grew through is and was a part of this great awakening you are experiencing today. How else do a curse breaks? We were asleep. We were not on our correct paths. We had our own, but we forgot who we really were. This is not the only place that got destroyed. This is a story of many. Yes, oh yes, we had love for one another. We built and invented so many beautiful things. But what is the point if you are completely asleep and lost, not knowing who and what you came from? We were programmed and lied to and lived as if it was okay. And just live like that. You deserve to know the truth. You deserve to know your true history. No need to fight anymore with ignorance. Do the work, heal, study the books. And for the ones who know your dreams, the numbers will continue to speak to you. It's about truth and facts, correcting our own flaws. Anyone on that stupid mess, it's bigger than you and your tiny feelings.